Diddy.
Oh
Diddy
God,
posting here.
that that was
What do you think about Diddy posting this picture with now single Jennifer Lopez, who looked like she was on a prowl with Ben,
it
who
looks
looked
like it.
like who you we all know JLo.
Yes,
JLo can't stay single for long.
Geely 2 coming out soon.
She oh shit, this nigga.
Geely 2, baby, coming soon.
So what you so do two things. What do you think about ex guy chasing his ex girl? What do you think about a guy chasing his ex girl? One, and then two, because I want you to answer both. What do you think about relationships being rekindled? Like when you were in a relationship with her 5, 10 years ago, and now as older people, can you guys really come back together, be mature, and have a relationship?
I mean,
Is this a fairy tale?
I
Is
mean,
Diddy playing
I
around?
mean, for him, I think he was just doing it just to get the internet talking about some shit. Like I think he only put like what Throwback Thursday. He didn't even like explain what the picture was.
Ah, come on!
But
Don't
it's
do
like
that to me.
he just
Don't do
did
that to me.
no.
Look at
He
this
just did that to
picture.
be. He just
You
did
know when
that.
you posted that?
He just did that to be
You
a
did
fucking
not,
jerk.
nigga. Even you didn't see the Twitter. He made a Twitter post right after
He
that.
probably want that old
He
thing back.
he want that old thing back.
Yeah, but it's like why of all the day of days? It's because you
Yes.
see like he's like Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck getting all the press. He was like, you know what? Let me try to start some shit right now. Throwback Thursday. He probably, for all we know, they probably it's all could have been orchestrated. He probably could have told her like, hey, I'm gonna drop this shit, and she probably went like, I don't give a fuck, do whatever you want, and she just did, and that sent the whole internet in the storm. And she's like, they're probably both laughing right now, not giving a fuck. But all
I mean that's always the that's always the background noise that you and I always agree with, that everything is always scripted.
yep.
But let's just say for funny sake that it isn't scripted and this guy's fucking going after like, hey, what up? What's good?
Then
I
that's who
miss you.
Diddy
And
is.
what?
That's who Diddy is. He's always done asshole shit
But
like
do you?
this.
Come on. He went ahead. She went to court. She wasn't dealing with all this street shit before Diddy. You know what I mean?
That was Shine, all right.
That was all right, my nigga. What did Shine do it for?
She shot the club.
Yeah, come on. What did Shine do it for? JLo probably had the piece in the purse.
Yep.
I didn't mean to say
No,
that.
like that. It's an old suit. If you guys don't know, I don't want to get into it
Shine's
here.
back in his country. He got extradited.
He's like the leader of Beirut or some shit
Yeah.
now.
Let me look.
But to bounce off that, like if you don't know
Yeah.
the story, just look up Shine, SHYNE,
I got it.
Diddy. Just Google it. I ain't gonna be explaining it, but
I want
it involves JLo, and it was probably the reason why they mostly broke off because the heat was really on Diddy at that time in the early 2000s, and that was when she was like super bad. She's still bad as fuck to this day. Like, and
Belize.
Belize, not Beirut, sorry, but Belize. So he's like running the country and everything else. So
Nice.
and he was in jail for like 10 years.
Yeah. I'm reading right now. 10 years in prison. Yeah.
And
For a shooting, wounding 2 people during a dispute between rap. I can't even say that.
Read, nigga.
I can't even say that. Impresiadio. That's what it says. Impresiadio. Sean Puffy Combs and another man in Times Square nightclub.
Yeah. Well, I forgot what nightclub it was because I forgot what it was called because I remember at that time I was young. I was like, what, 11 or 12 when that shit happened? But it's like, if one of those things I got buried because, Diddy having great lawyers, trying to control like the narrative and say like, look, I didn't shoot nobody. This motherfucker shot everything. And even then,
I didn't shoot nobody. This motherfucker shot everything.
Yeah, he did. Because the whole thing was like suspicious because I think it was like as I said, I don't want to go into it because I'll probably say some shit wrong and I'll end up getting this probably coming at me like for slander or some bullshit because it's an old narrative. Look it up yourselves.
Look it up yourselves.
Yeah, just look up Shine,
So what
Diddy,
do you think
and
about old couples getting back together?
I mean, it's not impossible, but it has happened before. Like I've known people even from like my life, like people who I know since like grade school. Matter of fact, I'll give you a quick example. There was these people that I didn't even know liked each other back in grade school that are now like together and about to have a baby. So I was like, y'all never hung out with each other. Y'all never talked to each other. I never saw this shit in grade school.
Yeah, but they weren't exes. I'm talking about exes. I'm talking about
exes. I'm
talking about some toxic shit happened. Y'all two broke up. It wasn't mutual, or even if it was mutual, there's no breakup that's fine. You feel me?
Oh no, there's no perfect relationship.
Heart never breaks even. You guys all know the song. So I'm asking you,
Look, you know
Do
what?
you leave an ex an ex? Is an
Look,
ex an ex for a
look,
reason?
look, it's not impossible because shit happens in relationships. Shit happens between people where they have a falling out. We don't know exactly what they disputed over, why they argue, why they fight. And then they break it off, and then they probably realize after going on like a bunch of dates or having different relationships with people that they reflect. You sit back and it's like you looking at it they're like, damn, like I had something special and I fucked it all
Oh
because of this and
God!
this and
Oh
that.
God!
That is it's some soft shit
I
that I think of, but
know, but
that's how I picture it.
it's just so cliche. It's so looking in the closet, the attic closet, and finding old pictures and thinking about them and how they. It's so cliche. Like, and you don't think an ex is an ex for a reason, bitch. You broke my laptop, bitch. I got arrested. I put my hand through a wall,
Okay,
bitch.
those
You
are like the
cheated
more,
on me,
but it depends on the
bitch.
severity. You're talking on some next level shit when they were like
Alright, yo,
fucking
I ain't
breaking
gonna lie.
property and punching you or trying to
I would
kill
even
you.
I would even go as far as to say if I couldn't be with an ex that had kids from another dude.
Mm,
Even being with an ex-girlfriend sounds wild to me.
mm,
Thinking about all my ex-girlfriends
mm,
sounds wild to me. You know what I'm saying? So
I said, since you had more experience in the ex girlfriend
I
realm.
couldn't be with an ex-girlfriend that had another man's kids that bugged out too. That's kind of, you know what I mean? Think
Mm,
about that. That's why I say you're right. Maybe the experience factor, you're not there yet to know what that looks like to have an ex,
mm,
because love is real. I ain't gonna lie. There's something when you look in that person's eyes, when you used to share something with somebody and see each other naked
mm.
on the inside and on the
Yep.
outside, when you used to eat dinner with them and be with
Spend all your
family,
time with them.
and God forbid you guys maybe lost a kid together.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like the things that two people share
mm,
together, yeah, like there's something that just sparks when you get back with them in your presence.
mm,
But in that same spark, man, all that beauty, if if treated the wrong way or given the wrong attention, like you guys fuck around try to sleep together because you guys haven't seen each other in 4 or 5 years, fuck around trying to sleep together. Oh, you playing with fire,
mm.
because it was all the things that were good about one another came together in that moment. But all the things that are bad about each other, they all show in the morning.
Mm.
In the morning,
Yes.
or even that night,
Mm.
you guys leave feeling like less of the person you were coming into the situation, because now you just gave yourself back to something that you were supposed to have letting go. It's a
Mm.
slippery slope, Mr. Sean
Mm.
Puffy Combs, that you're playing with Mrs. JLo.
Mm.
And JLo, keep going around, girl. You're going to get to me one day.
That would be fucking something.
Yo, imagine, Rich, and it'll be right here. I told you on your pot. We're gonna have to delete it because if she ever sees this, she'll be like, "Really? You called it? You put a bet that you were gonna get me, mother?" She might find it attractive. J-Lo, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your ass, bitch.
She's from around here, you know
What?
that, right? To her, like my family knew her. Like my aunt went to school with her. Her house, like where she used to live with all her sisters and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom was like a teacher. Like when I was 5, her mom was my teacher.
Nice.
Like right across, it'll be like Miss Himmelstein. Shout out to Miss Himmelstein. You were my favorite when I was 5. And then across was Mrs. Lopez. And the only one time I saw her like come out of school and like drop some stuff off for her mom, and then she just went to do probably go-go dance or whatever the fuck at that time.
I refuse to call her a hoe. No,
Hmm.
niggas be like, she a hoe, she a hoe, she a hoe.
No.
Listen, when you a rich, powerful person, and we all have issues and whatever, some people just don't want to be lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't want to be lonely, and you know what's great about being rich, powerful, and beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
You never have to be.
Mm-hmm.
You never have to fucking really be lonely, but you make a choice on who. You ain't gonna go be with no nigga that runs a Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be with somebody that has a certain type of status, so you can at least have the same type of conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Staying with somebody for 3, 4, 5 years, trying with them, having kids, and moving on, nigga. I idolize you, J-Lo.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking idolize you, and most men probably do, because most men would love to do that. Most men would love to be in a relationship for 2, 3 years, or not be in a relationship, have offspring, be successful, and have success in order to maintain that offspring, and then say,
Yeah, it's called the
so
lease.
Diddy, you're not getting that pussy back, Diddy. She wants something new, my nigga.
It's called
She
the
wants
lease.
she wants something new, and it's not that old thing back.
Yeah, and she's good. She's like 50 plus years old and looking
She's
like
what?
she's over 50 years old.
Oh my god, I gotta Google something else. She's 50 years old?
Yeah, she's like 50, I think 50 or 51,
No way.
and she still looks that good. I'm like,
Bro,
shit.
yo, JLo, come home, mama. Yo, mama, come home. I'll take care of you. I'll rub your feet. You know what I mean? I'll go to work. I'll still go to work.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Yo, Bronx be doing it big. We bring Jennifer Lopez's, but the way we all saw, if you're like really from the Bronx, like
Yo,
like how
I
her
went to go,
mannerisms
how
with
old
women.
is JLo? And the first thing that comes up is how old is JLo's daughter?
Wow, that's some fucking Google
Yo,
be
she's
doing
51.
51 years old.
And yo, guess what year she was born? Yo, tell me we ain't meant to be JLo. You were born 69.
Nah, shit. Fucking.
Oh, shit. I'm a sick pup, my nigga. I'm a sick pup.
But yeah.
I was a little runt in the corner of the box that was manged with his paw fucked up. That was me. And somebody still took me home. And this is what happened to me.
Wow. So, like, with the whole JLo thing, like, forget all the past relationships and stuff. It's like, that's how, like women who, like, achieve success usually act. They, like, okay, they think this is going to work, and they usually move on. Like, even the most fucking girls I know from the Bronx are like that. They'll be with a dude, have kids, and move on or shit, and they're not on the same, like, caliber as JLo. That's just, how life usually works for them.
Yeah, but then you get anomalies like a Cardi B, you know? Yep. Cardi B surprises the shit out of me because let's go past her success. Let's just try to look at her personality as if we know her. Let's just go off of what we know. She was a stripper. You know, she was I know a lot of my friends that have seen those titties. Mm-hmm. You know, she was a stripper. You know, she and it's known. This is what she used to do and get her money. Not judging you, but think about a person coming from that type of lifestyle to now Offset being able to cheat on her. Mm. You know what I mean?
Knowing the baggage he already brings.
It's not even only the bag though. You know, he'll cheat on her or he'll get caught doing something little and she'll address it. It'll get addressed not only like within them, but publicly so we can all judge it and talk about it. But then a couple weeks later, that's like, I love my man though. Like, I love my man though, you know.
But
like,
that's how hood chicks normally act.
But she's from the Bronx too, just like JLo.
It's different breed of Bronx.
JLo be recycling these niggas. JLo be recycling these niggas though. That's what
niggas said recycling.
Yo, you gonna tell me? Come on. Yep. I bet you I can Google how many men JLo's been with because it's a fucking trending topic. Yo.
True.
And like I said, yo, I ain't mad at you. I idolize you because that's a human gene. This is what humans should be able to do. We should be able to there's religions like this where you can have multiple wives for a reason. You can't just have multiple wives. You need to be able to maintain household and equity in the household and make sure there's certain type of standards and rules that everybody abides by in order for you to go ahead and have permission to have that. She just went ahead and took the rules and bent them. Because the rules say stick with that person for years, right?
Yep.
Rich? The rules say marry them.
Till death do us part. Till death do us part. We're rich or poor.
Right? No matter how miserable.
Yep.
No matter how much her coochie starting to smell. No matter how much weight she's starting to gain. Right? Yep. No matter how much she don't shower. Yep. No matter how much you can't stand the way the person looks anymore. How she acts, treats the whole situation. Till death do us fucking part.
Yep.
So JLo, I idolize you for all men out there.
All
men out there.
All right, this is very.
It's true though, because if you break down what she's doing, she's just doing what every human wish they could. Get a level of success, able to maintain everything that you have in life. She got twins with fucking Mark Anthony, the number one fucking salsa singer of our time right now. The man has his own island by Puerto Rico that he could just sniff his own coke.